What's going on, everybody? This is Chance Seminary, and tonight I'm going to have a discussion with everybody out there. We living in a crazy time, y'all. We living in a real crazy time, and I know that I'm going to get people that's going to watch this video, and they're going to think something's wrong with me. But God is amazing because He forewarned us about this situation, the things that's happening today, 2,000 years ago, and it's lining up, you know. It's lining up like it had, like He told us this yesterday, you know. Things that are bad will be good, and things that are good will be looked at as bad. There's a few things that I'm talking about, like this things that is going on today is blowing my mind. For one, the homosexuality thing, men with men, women with women, and it's normalized today. And it's no shame. Like, you get applauded if you come out and say that you are a gay person, that you sleep with another man, you sleep with another woman. Like, you get applauded like you brave. But if you come out and say that you can't stay faithful to your wife, you will not be applauded. You will be called a dog. You will be called everything under the sun if you come out and say that. You know what I'm saying? If a person was to come out and say that he's a pedophile, he got these urges, that he can't quit doing that disgusting thing, touching these kids and all that, you think that he's going to be applauded? Even though that person can say that he's had these urges all his life. You think he'll be applauded? No way. No way. And the same thing 50 years ago, 60 years ago, if you would have came out and said that you was gay, there's no way you would be applauded back then. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone, almost everyone, recognized it for what it was, a sin. You know what I'm saying? Sin is sin. But what happened was we allowed the box to be open to where this particular sin is not sin in the world's eyes no more. It's a lifestyle choice. You're born that way. And what happens when a person can say that they're born that way? They say that they have no choice in the matter. This is how God made me. So I am not committing a sin because I'm born this way. So they get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But you can get away with it with us, the people out here. You're not going to get away with it with God. You see what I'm saying? Homosexuality, people, transgender and all that, that's another thing. Come on now, transgender. People saying that you're going to feel, if I feel like a man today, or if I feel like a woman today, I can be a woman and go to a woman's bathroom and all that. Are you serious? What happened in Utah? Was it Utah where they passed a law saying that a 15-year-old can get a sex change without his parents' permission and the state to pay for it? That's a real law that was passed. You serious? Come on now. You serious? That's the time we living in, where our governors, our leaders are going to pass laws? You so blinded where you're going to pass a law that's going to say that you don't even have to ask your mom and dad's permission to get a sex change if you're 15 years old. If you feel like a woman, that's how you are deep inside, then let's make that happen. That is crazy. But if I say something about that, or if we say something about that, we look like we have the problem. I tell people all the time, I'm like, my man, I feel like I'm walking in and living in the twilight zone. Because everything that is wrong is looked at to be right. If you are born with male parts, then you're a guy. If you're born with a woman parts, then it doesn't matter how you feel. You can feel all types of things. That changes. We're living in a society today that goes by feelings. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And the kids they seeing this. But we saying that if you feel like a woman or if you feel like a man, it doesn't matter what body parts you have, that's how you are. That's crazy. But you know what? We have no leaders today. No one And I'm talking about from the president standpoint to local leaders. We rarely have them, let me say that. That can stand up and say, you know what? Nah. You know, somebody's got to be the bigger person and be like, look, I don't care if y'all hate on me. I don't care if y'all say names to me. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? A man that's born like a man, he's going to be a man. A woman that's born woman part, she's a woman. You can't just go to a bathroom because you feel like, that's just not how it goes. What it is, like 10% of the population is homosexual? So you mean to tell me 90% is not, but we're going to put everybody else, like you just got to deal with that because 10% is. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And then we have abortion. Come on now. This blows my mind. How? Everybody out there that has kids, everyone, you went with your wife, you went with your girlfriend to the clinic, you felt that baby, right? You felt the heartbeat, you felt the kick. You knew there was a body in there. When my wife was giving birth with our son, we went to the doctor for the first time, and the doctor said, hey, take these vitamins. You be careful during these months because you have a human living inside of you. They know, but you can go back and they can kill that baby. Because then they can't tell if it's a human or not. What kind of world we live in? This is crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think they asked Obama. They said, when is a woman considered, when is a baby considered to be a human inside of a woman's womb? And he said that's above his pay grade. What? Above your pay grade? Brother, you got 2 kids. That's above your pay grade? That's not a, he knew. He's scared to answer. That's what we living in now. Where they can't, people, no, they can. They saying that they cannot tell if a baby is a human inside of that woman. You know that's a human and you killing it. It's murder. Come on, nah, that's murder. You're going to say it ain't? How is it not, if you leave it alone, a human will come out of that body? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Satan has blinded the eyes of our people. We are living in a time where a man is looked at, can come out and say, hey, I know I got these man parts, but I'm not really a man. This is a woman inside here. A woman can say, I know I got woman parts, but I'm not really a woman. This is a man. And look, I'm going to go use that bathroom. I don't care if I don't have the parts that I need. I'm going to go use it. And you got to deal with that. And we got officials that's so scared, or they blinded. Either way, it's the problem that they let that happen. They pass laws for that to happen. We have women saying, and it's another thing with the abortion thing. They say, oh, well, what if a woman's raped, and what if this happens to her? Can you get an abortion? Listen, how often does that happen? Because I know what happens. No doubt I know what happens. You know what I'm saying? But the people that we see daily doing abortions, they ain't the women that's getting raped. That's the women that don't want to be inconvenienced. Or the men that don't want to be inconvenienced, so they sending their women to go have the abortions. You know what I'm saying? I know these things happen out there, but for the most part, 99% of these abortions ain't because the woman was raped, ain't because it's for the health of the mother. It's because they don't want to be bothered with the baby, but they want to have sex. That's why they're having abortions. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. They know that they got, come on now. But no one will say that. You think our governor official is going to be like, oh, yeah, that's true, so let's just stop it. Even, and you can ask them this. Say, what if we say this? Okay, we're going to make all abortions illegal except for the ones that, even though I don't agree with you should have none of them, but just test them with this. Say, would you be in favor if we was to make all abortions illegal, except for when a woman is raped or the mother's life is in danger? What you think they're gonna say? You think they'll be like, cool? Nah, they're gonna be like, nah, don't take our abortions away. Come on now. That's what they'll say, because it's evil. It's evil. I seen when Donald Trump got in office, I was listening to people, podcasts and all that, and they like, that's the main thing that they worried about with Donald Trump is, man, he's going to take our abortions away. There you see, you got Mike Pence in there. They're going to take our abortions away. That's what you worrying about? Killing a baby. You worried about they're going to make you stop killing babies. You cannot tell me that you can't see if a woman is a man or a man is a woman, and now you're telling me that you cannot tell us that's a baby in there? That's the world we living in. This is crazy. No leaders whatsoever. I'm talking to the people out there with some sense that got the blinders off, that could tell, look, that's a man right there, you a man. And a woman, that's a woman right there, you a woman. That woman that's pregnant right there, she's got a human being inside of her. You know what I'm saying? Open your mouths and voice your opinions, because only way that they're gonna I don't even know if they're gonna stop, but at least we can make it louder for them. At least we can make it hard on their ears. Because I'll tell you what, they think that we crazy. They think that we not progressive. They killing babies and they saying that we not progressive. Look at Satan's plan. It's to, and then abortions. Look, man, I know that what police are doing in the black community is terrible. No doubt. It's terrible. Police need to be retrained, start all over with them, because they cannot be doing that to black people whenever they want, just killing, no doubt. But I'm going to tell you one thing too. The number one race that's being aborted is black people. I don't hear nothing about it. Every now and then I hear someone standing up for it, but I hear nothing about it. And they killing your race. Before it even has a chance to see light, they killing the race. And no one says nothing. So you add the abortions with the police shootings. Man, you know how many black people get killed every year? Or for just them two? Wow. No one says nothing. It's like, wow. It's depressing, you know? But we got to pray, y'all. We got to pray. And I pray Jesus will make this. But he told us that these days would be like this. He said these days would be like, wrong will be looked at as right and right will be looked at as wrong. And look what's going on. Satan has blinded our officials' eyes. Man. But I don't know, y'all. This has been eating at me. I got a guy I work with every day. We go back and forth, man. We talk about this a lot because it's serious, and it makes you feel crazy, because it's like this keeps happening and no one says nothing. And I'm talking about our officials. No leaders are saying nothing. A 15-year-old boy can get a sex change without his parents' permission. What kind of a who around that round table said that was a good idea? Who? Who said pass that law? Brother White. All right, y'all. This is Chance Seminary. I'll catch y'all later.